Kisaragi, I love you. Will you please be my girlfriend?
I'm sorry.
A bittersweet memory from high school. I, Zen Igarashi, used to be in love with a girl, but I ended up being rejected for a certain reason. And it's been 10 years since then.
Igarashi?
Do I know you? I ended up encountering the girl who rejected me, but I didn't remember her. There are reasons behind this, but for now, time goes back by just a week.
Wow, this is over our expectations. Thank you so much, Mr. Igarashi.
No problem. I'm glad you're satisfied. I'm currently 27, and I work for an interior design company. I primarily work on designing interior designs for stores, but I sometimes handle residents too.
So, I want to repay you a favor personally. So would you like to go have dinner with me sometime soon?
I'm sorry, I don't go out with my clients during my personal time.
Then, can I at least exchange contacts with you?
If anything, you can go ahead and contact Yuki Corporation. Bye.
Ugh, Igarashi is so blunt. Are you sure it was okay for you to reject such a beautiful woman?
I'm fine. I keep personal life and work separate.
And that's exactly why you can't get a girlfriend. Besides, you already finished working with her, so any invites after that should be considered personal.
I see. I guess you're right, Takato.
This guy, he's actually renowned as the top-tier designer in this industry. But he's just really blunt like this. But I guess this is also the reason why people trust him, too.
By the way, Takato, how's your unemployed writer boyfriend doing?
What? He's a novelist. I mean, he's just not famous.
He's the one who called himself an unemployed writer when we were drinking together.
He just said that because he was drunk at that time.
Okay. But it's good that you have a partner.
You're no one to say that.
Alright, let's go celebrate the completion of our work and have dinner. Let's call your boyfriend. And the three of us can celebrate together.
Really? Yay!
Work is going well. I've been saving up too. And one day... Hey, Rashi, I want you to handle the next case, but is that okay? Yes, I got it. Great. Gonna be a challenging job to handle. Do you know a famous model named Shiori Kisaragi? I sometimes see her on magazine covers and TV. Miss Kisaragi's our client. You'd like to retire as a model and open an apparel. I'd like you and Takato handle the interior design for her shop. Understood.
What? Shiori Kisaragi, the super famous model?
Is she that famous?
Well, of course. Every magazine she's in sells out right away. I used to wish I was like her at one point, too.
I guess your arms and legs aren't long enough for you to become a model.
Shut up!
But you have a pretty face, so you should appreciate your parents.
Daddy, Mommy. Thank you for giving birth to me as a pretty girl.
Alright, let's get ready for the meeting.
Okay.
Shiori Kisaragi. Oh well. That was how Takato and I got ready meticulously for the meeting of Shiori Kisaragi. And in mid-May, we went to the building where Shiori Kisaragi planned on opening her shop. Just so we can look at the premise. Nice to meet you. I'm from Yuki Corporation.
Huh? Igarashi?
Yes, that's me.
It's me, Shiori Kisaragi.
Yes, I'm aware.
Remember? We used to be classmates in high school.
I see. I'm sorry, but I don't remember much about my high school days.
Huh? My name is Takato. Takato? I'm Igarashi's assistant. Thank you very much for placing your work order with us. We'll do our best, and we look forward working with you. Yes, nice to meet you. Oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you very much.
We ended up in a weird vibe in the beginning, but thanks to Takato, we recovered from there. After that, the meeting went well, and we started to bring together the images for the interior design. During that time, Kisaragi continued to peek at me multiple times. So, we'll go ahead and proceed as we discussed, and ensure that everything will be completed prior to the opening day.
Yes, thank you very much.
That day on our way home, I was having dinner with Takato.
I didn't know you went to the same high school as Miss Kisaragi.
I guess so.
It sounded like she knew you well, but can't you remember her?
Not at all.
Are you sure you didn't want to tell her about how you lost your memories?
It's personal, and she doesn't need to know.
What are you going to do if she happens to be your ex-girlfriend?
No, that's not possible. Her and I never dated.
You might be right, but... Wait, what? Did you remember something?
Yeah, I remembered everything the moment I saw her.
Then why did you pretend like you didn't remember her earlier?
It's all in the past. I didn't think we needed to talk about it.
What was Kisaragi like back then?
Back in high school? Let's see. She was in a completely different league from others.
I'm sure. She's a famous model.
Back in high school, people used to call Shiori Kisaragi the most beautiful girl in our school. She was great with sports. She was smart. She was popular among girls too.
What are you drawing? Is that a manga?
It's an interior design for an ideal house.
Huh, why?
My father's a great carpenter. But it doesn't seem like I have that talent. I wanted to become like my father, but I gave up and decided to work for the interior design industry.
Igarashi, you're so serious. I can't really talk so seriously about my future.
Do you have a dream too?
Yeah, but I'm not really talented, and I'm starting to think that it might be too challenging. I'm starting to give up.
I see. Maybe there's a different way to achieve it. Something that's close to your dream. Or maybe you can learn about something that's in the same industry.
I feel better after talking to you. Can I talk to you from now on, too?
Sure, I'll knock you out.
Are you trying to pick a fight?
And so, Kisaragi and I had become close to each other at the moment we realized. And when summer was approaching, Kisaragi talked to me about something important. An actress? Is that what you want to become?
Yes, I've actually been getting trained for a long time, but while others were making their debut, I was left behind. The others who made their debut said that I have no talent other than my looks. I was really mad, but I knew I didn't have the talent. I gave up, and I haven't even been to the training lately. Just my looks? Does that even count as a talent?
I'm sure that person was jealous. They're jealous of your great looks. You're the prettiest girl in our school. I've always thought so too. You know what? Maybe you can work as a model while you work towards your goal to become an actress. I've heard of multi-talent before. Mastering one path and pursuing other careers alongside can be a way to achieve a goal too. What do you think, Kisaragi? Kisaragi? Why are you blushing?
I don't know.
Maybe you're sick. Alright, let's call the ambulance.
You don't have to do that.
After that, Kisaragi made her debut as a model. A while after that, Kisaragi asked me out.
Thanks for talking to me about modeling. The CEO in my agency really liked that idea, and they said I can consider pursuing other paths after I gain popularity as a model.
I see. That's good.
And so, this is the main subject. Our agency doesn't allow romantic relationships.
I see. That's pretty typical.
I was told about that after I signed the contract.
You should have read the contract carefully.
Oh, that's not what I'm trying to say. I like you, Zen. You always think about me seriously. And thanks to that, I found my path as a model. You were the reason I decided to try my best.
That was such a sudden confession, but... What a coincidence. I like you too.
What? You mean as a person?
No, in a romantic way. I never thought our feelings were mutual.
No, it's not funny. What? What on earth is that? I mean, couldn't you have reacted differently?
Kisaragi pointed that out too.
And what happened after that?
About after that. But I guess I have to give up if you're not allowed to be in a relationship. I like you, but at the same time, I want such a talented person like you to be sent out into the world.
Oh, Igarashi.
So, I want you to reject me and move forward.
Why? I can't reject you.
It's best if we end it so we don't regret it. By being rejected by you, I feel like I can move forward too. And that was how I was rejected by Kisaragi. We both ended our feelings and moved forward. But that day, on my way home, Kisaragi could become a wonderful model. She even become an actress too. I need to try my best to make my dream come true. Is that... Watch out! A little girl was crossing a crosswalk, and a driver who was half asleep had almost ran her over. I was able to help that girl, but I ended up being involved. And for about 3 months after that, I was in a coma. After I woke up, I completely lost my memories. Nice to meet you, Dad, Mom.
We've met before, though, but thank goodness.
Zen is as cheerful as before. I'm so sorry I made you guys worried. According to the doctor, I should get my memories back one day. I figured I'd only cause trouble to everyone going back to school like this. I decided to quit high school at that time. After I was released from the hospital, I helped my dad with his work while I was being homeschooled. I think I've seen the girl on this magazine cover. So that's what happened. I ended up graduating a year later than the kids my age, but I was still able to graduate the homeschool, and I went to vocational school to study construction. That's how I got my current job. And, after meeting Kisaragi earlier, I got back all my memories. Oh, I never thought I'd meet her again. Takato?
What is that story?
Why are you crying and getting mad?
Oh, I don't know, you idiot.
That's pretty ridiculous.
Let's tell Kisaragi about how you got back all your memories.
That's not necessary.
It seemed like she still has feelings for you.
That's true. That's bad.
Why?
No, nothing. I'm sorry, Takato. I made you listen to such a boring story.
It wasn't boring at all, Igarashi! Hey!
I'm not sure if I gained back my memories at a good or bad time. Maybe it was a bad timing. On a later day, we had our second meeting. Kisaragi still seemed to be awkward. If what Takato said was true, I thought maybe she still has feelings for me. And that concludes today's meeting.
Mr. Igarashi. Do you have time after this, if you're free?
I'm sorry. I need to go back to my office.
Okay.
I'll make sure to make the shop beautiful, so don't worry about anything.
Thank you.
Can I just mention one thing?
Yes, what is it?
Although you've retired, I believe being a model and actress is a great career. Have you ever felt that things were rough?
Of course I did. But it's a job that I decided to pursue after the man I liked in high school nudged me. I gave up on becoming an actress at that time, but I achieved it because I worked hard as a model. It was challenging, yet productive 10 years. But I'm feeling very sad right now. That person suddenly stopped coming to school the day after I told him about my feelings. I really missed him, and I was mad. I wanted to become famous and have him see me excel somewhere from far away. But it seems like it was for nothing. It seems like that person completely forgot who I am.
Sounds like he's a terrible man. Rather than thinking about that man, I hope you get to meet someone so much better. As I said that, I pretended as if I still lost my memories. And the interior construction was completed, and a beautiful shop was made.
Thank you so much for doing such an excellent job.
I just did my job. Goodbye.
Igarashi,
What is it?
why are you pretending as if you lost your memories?
Who told you that?
Miss Takato, she told me about your car accident and everything that happened to you until now.
Takato told you, huh? I see.
Hey, why is it?
It's so strange. When I'm watching you, I feel like I'm back in high school. I wish I could go back to my old self who used to be in love with you and redo everything.
I can always...
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because of the car accident, I'm living with a blood clot in my brain.
What?
It's been gradually getting bigger, and I need to have surgery.
Then you should get the surgery.
No, it's not that simple. It was unlucky enough for me that I had a blood clot in my brain, but it was in the worst spot. I was told that there isn't any hospital that can successfully operate the surgery within our nation. There are a few overseas, but it would take an enormous amount of fees. I worked hard so I could heal my illness, and I finally got to save up about half of what I need. But I don't know if I'll save up fast enough, or if my blood clot would burst first. Even if I were to redo everything from high school, I might end up causing you trouble. As a man, I can't burden you with that. That's my honest feeling. I'm sorry that I pretended as if my memories were still lost, but...
You idiot!
That's rude. You hurt my feelings.
That's my line! Ugh, why are you like that? As a man! What the heck? Just tell me that you love me, if you do! Did you really think I'd consider you trouble or burden?
But my blood clot.
I'll do something about that. Don't you underestimate what the former model actress saved up.
And with that going on, I suddenly decided to go to the US with Kisaragi. You're all healed.
Thank you very much.
Yep, I'm a genius.
Yes, you are.
Seriously? What was I working so hard for all this time?
And now you can think about the future without hesitating anything, right?
Yeah, thank you. I'll make sure to repay this favor.
Okay, I got your words.
Huh? You got my words.
I'm going to make you repay this favor right now. So, here you go.
Is this?
It's a marriage application. I filled it in other than our names and the seal.
Oh, okay, I'll write it. This is how we went straight to the city hall after we got back to Japan.
Igarashi! Congratulations on your marriage and recovery!
I don't know how to feel about these two phrases being congratulated together.
What are you talking about? You know what? I was wondering if you can do me a favor.
What is it? Takado's favor is to let her unemployed writer boyfriend make the story into one of his novels. I don't think it's going to sell, but she says he's willing to pay a certain percentage of the royalty if it's published. And so it became a hit. It sold the first 500,000 that they published, and it's continued to sell. But if I think about it, rather than my story, it's a story about Shiori Kisaragi, a famous model who recently retired. Anyway, what do I do? My son got a huge stack of money. He paid for my surgery and I still have my savings too. Oh, that's right.
What's the matter, Zen?
I made up my mind on how to spend my money.
What are you going to spend on?
I immediately called my father, who's a carpenter in my workplace. And a year later, a new house for Shiori and I was completed.
It's so beautiful. Did you do all the interior design?
No, this time I asked Takado to handle it. She was so motivated, and she said she would do the housewarming party soon.
That's very exciting.
A lot of people's help, I'm where I am today. I need to return all the happiness to the people who gave them to me.
Igarashi, thank you so much for making my shop such a wonderful place.
No, thank you so much. Goodbye. That's why I want to work hard for the sake of someone's happiness these days.